Good morning, class 10 student. Just today we will complete the chapter of the Lok Sabha. So you take out your book and see the book. Just in the previous classes we have completed about the qualification of the member of the Lok Sabha. Qualification of the member of the Lok Sabha, and point number 1 just I have discussed. Person must be citizen of India. Person must be citizen of India, and their age should be 25 years or above. Their age should be 25 years or above. Third points I have given: person should not be insolvent and insolvent. It means a person, if they are in debt, it means rin or cut we are saying in Hindi, and they want to fight the nomination, they cannot fight the nominations. Even also if they are working in any government sector, they want to fight the nominations, they cannot fight the nomination. If they want to fight the nomination, it is mentioned in our constitution, they can, but first they had to give the resignation from the government seats, then only they can fight the nominations. Now we will discuss about the vacation of the seats, how a person can vacate their seats. Vacation of seats. Point number 1, vacation of the seats. Point number 1, if a member resign to a speaker by written a letter, if a member want to give the resign, they can resign. It is the mentioned in the procedure in the mention in our constitution, they can give the resign, but they have to give the written record to whom? Written letter to whom? Speaker. Then they can give the resigns, or they can what is called come out from the post. Now second one, a member, those who are absent, it means by resigning, by resign. Second point, if regularly a person is absent for 60 days, 60 days absent regularly without any permissions, then person automatically can be terminated from the Lok Sabha members. If they are absent, no problem, they have to inform. But without information, if they are regularly 60 days absent, they can be vacant from, they have to vacate from their seats. Now if a member becomes subject to any of the disqualifications like parliamentary functions, or so third, if a person become now next I'll discuss about the parliamentary procedures. What are the procedures? So in this we will discuss about the 3 sessions. How many sessions? 3 sessions. There are 3 sessions in the parliament. 3 sessions. Number 1, budget session. Now I will discuss about the budget session. It start from February to May. Start from February to May. May. And in this, just Lok Sabha members, it means those who are the ruling party, they can pass the bill or the budget. Number 2, monsoon session. Number 2, monsoon session. Which session? Monsoon session. It start from July to August and it run from July to August. So budget session February to May and monsoon session July to August. Third is winter session. Third session is winter session. Which session? Winter session. This session runs from November to December. November to December. So how many sessions are there? 3 sessions. Number 1, budget session February to May, monsoon session July to August, and winter session November to December. Now after that in our syllabus it is mentioned about the quorum. So we will discuss about the quorum. Now we have to discuss about the quorum. What do you mean by quorum? And so quorum. Quorum means minimum members required for running the parliaments. Minimum members means how much? 1/10th of the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha. 1/10th members required. Or if the 1/10, suppose in our parliament 540 members, 45 now present, now 545 by 1/10, it means less than 55 members are present in the parliament, the parliament cannot work, parliament cannot run. So quorum means minimum numbers of the member required to be present in the order to enable the houses or transact in their business. It means they want to do their business, then 1/10th parts of the total members should be present, only they can run. Now quorum of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, just a speaker may be adjourned of the or suspend of the meeting if they are not feeling what is called, some people are disturbing to the meetings, then only a speaker can suspend or stops. Now the next point is the question R. Quorum we have completed, qualification we have completed, disqualification we have completed. Now we will discuss about the question or session we have completed. Now question are, there are three types of the questions. There are three types of the questions. How many types of the questions? Three types of questions. Three types of the questions. And question hour on every working day of the Lok Sabha is reserved for the question asked, and person can ask the question, any doubt they can ask the question. So question number 1 we are going to discuss about stair questions. Stair questions. Which questions? Stair questions. And this question is known as the oral questions. If somebody asks questions, want to ask the questions, then they can ask the question, but it is oral questions. Unstated questions. Question number 2, unstated questions. Unstated questions. A stated question means oral, no need to write anything. Unstated question means written questions. If somebody of those who are the member of the Lok Sabha, they can ask the questions written form. They want to ask the question, they can ask the questions. But if stated questions means oral question, orally also they can ask, written also they can ask. Or if third number question is known as the short notice. Short notice. Three types of the question. Number 1, stated question means oral question. Number 2, unstated questions mean written form. By writing a letter also they can ask the questions. Now third number is short types of the question. Short types of the question. In this question, it is also known as the urgent matter. If something has happened like murder of the IPS, murder of the IS, this type of the event also, some natural climatic problems, then in that situations, just person, those who are the member of the Lok Sabha, they can use this type of the question, and this is known as the urgent questions. First they will solve these problems, after that a stated question or unstated question. So this is known as the urgent questions. Urgent questions. So how many types of the questions? 3. Stated, unstated or short notice. Now I will discuss about the hours, 0 hours or some things. That is known as the hours, 0 hours. This I was discussing about the question hours. Now I will discuss about the 0 hours. Now question hour. Question hour start from 11 to 12. Now we will discuss second one, 0 hours. Second one, 0 hour. 0 hour. It refers to the period which begins at the 12 o'clock. 0 hours started at 12 o'clock. 0 hour started at the 12 o'clock, and without any permission during this hour, those who are the member of the Lok Sabha, they can ask the questions. This is known as the 0 hours. For asking this question, no need to ask the permission. If it is what is called really for the useful, they will use. If not useful, no problem, avoid it. So we have completed two types of the questions. Two types are number one, question asked or the 0 hours. Question are started at 11 o'clock and run till 12 o'clock. And questions what is called are also three types: straight question, unstraight question, or short notice question. Three types we have completed. Now 0 hour only started 12 o'clock after the end of the question asked, and during this hour there is no urgent. Even also any person, those who are interested, they can ask the questions. So next class I will discuss remind part. Thank you class.